Millions of bottles, thousands of machines, endless precision. But have you ever wondered, how does Pepsi keep up with the world's unquenchable thirst for soft drinks? What if we told you that every sip of Pepsi you take has passed through a maze of high-speed machines, secret formulas, and laser-guided inspections? Today, we step inside one of Pepsi's largest factories to uncover the secrets behind their incredible production numbers. From raw ingredients to perfectly carbonated drinks, we'll explore the systems that make it all possible. But here's the real question: how does Pepsi manage this scale without sacrificing quality? Creating millions of soft drinks is like conducting an orchestra. Each ingredient must hit the right note to produce harmony. But where does it all begin? Imagine sourcing ingredients as building a castle. Each brick, or in this case, each syrup and flavor, must be carefully selected to ensure strength. Pepsi doesn't just grab ingredients off the shelf. It enforces strict sourcing standards to secure the best syrups, carbonated water, and secret flavors. The story of Pepsi's flavors begins with experts carefully evaluating each component. Syrups are inspected for richness, and water is purified to a sparkling clarity. Even the secret flavors, locked away in recipes, undergo tests for perfection. These ingredients go through a series of quality checks, much like a chef tasting dishes before serving them. Every taste test ensures the product meets the highest standards, because even one flawed ingredient can break the balance. Why does this attention to detail matter? Psychologically, humans crave sweetness, and Pepsi crafts flavors that tap into our brain's reward system. This craving is deeply tied to broader consumer behavior trends, where products that balance taste with emotional satisfaction tend to create lasting loyalty. Pepsi ensures it remains a go-to choice for millions worldwide. Sweetness delivers joy, but it's not just sugar that creates this magic. It's the interplay of flavors, the perfect blend of syrup, fizz, and freshness that makes each sip a burst of satisfaction. When the ingredients are just right, they create an irresistible connection with the drinker, making Pepsi a favorite across the world.
Enjoying this behind-the-scenes look at Pepsi's production process? Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories about the engineering and innovation behind your favorite products.
Once the ingredients arrive, the mixing begins, like a master chef balancing flavors with scientific precision. Syrups blend with carbonated water, creating the foundation of Pepsi's signature taste. The balance is critical: too much syrup and the drink overpowers, too little and it falls flat. This is where the art and science come together to create perfection. The mixing process involves precision machines that measure quantities down to the smallest detail. They test for consistency, pH levels, and carbonation pressure at every step. The machines ensure that each batch is identical from the first sip to the last. But it's not just about machines. Expert technicians monitor every phase, ensuring that the results align with Pepsi's strict standards. It's a delicate dance between technology and craftsmanship, an art form that guarantees perfection in every bottle. The bottles start as tiny plastic preforms, humble beginnings that quickly transform into protectors of the liquid treasure inside. While plastic is a popular choice for its durability and lightweight, alternative materials like glass and aluminum are also used in the industry, each with their own strengths in preserving carbonation and flavor, though they may lack the flexibility and cost efficiency of plastic. These preforms are heated and expanded through a process that resembles a blacksmith forging armor. Each bottle is molded under heat and pressure, ensuring strength and uniformity. The process is fast and efficient, yet every bottle undergoes strict inspections. Quality checks ensure no cracks or weaknesses, because no fortress can afford a leak. Pepsi's bottles are more than containers. They are shields. They must be strong enough to endure transport while keeping the contents fresh. Advanced molding machines work tirelessly, producing bottles that meet exact specifications. Once created, the bottles are tested for durability. They must be tough enough to hold carbonation without bursting, Once the bottles are ready, the filling process begins. This stage is a synchronized dance of machinery that operates with the precision of a Swiss watch. Conveyor belts glide the bottles into position where carbonation, the signature fizz, is injected under pressure. This step is crucial. Too much fizz and the bottle might burst, too little and the drink falls flat. Caps are tightened securely, ensuring no leaks or contamination. Labels are then applied with pinpoint accuracy, turning each bottle into a polished product ready for shelves. The entire process is swift but meticulous, balancing speed with care. Every step ensures that Pepsi's promise of quality is upheld. Producing millions of bottles isn't just about speed, it's about perfection. Imagine Beethoven composing a symphony where every note must be flawless. At Pepsi, even the smallest mistake, too much syrup, too little carbonation, or a loose cap can ruin the harmony. This is where automation steps in as the ultimate guardian of quality. Once the bottles pass inspection, it's time for packaging and distribution. Picture Henry Ford revolutionizing assembly lines. Except instead of cars, it's crates of Pepsi rolling out like modern chariots ready to conquer the world. Labeling machines work like tattoo artists, ensuring each bottle proudly displays its identity. Every label must be flawless because appearances matter. A crooked label or smudge could damage the brand's reputation. Shrink wrap secures bottles into bundles, protecting them like armor for their journey. These bundles are loaded onto pallets, ready for transport. The final step is distribution, a global ballet connecting factories to stores in every corner of the world. Trucks, ships, and planes form a vast network that ensures Pepsi reaches consumers fresh and ready. This logistical system mirrors the ancient Silk Road, carrying valuable goods across great distances. From bustling city markets to remote villages, Pepsi's network ensures its products are always within reach. This step highlights a deeper theme: trust in systems. Just as ancient empires relied on roads and aqueducts, modern businesses depend on logistical arteries. It's an invisible network that keeps the world moving, ensuring that Pepsi's promise of quality and taste is never broken. And so, from factory to shelf, every bottle carries the story of precision, care, and trust. Think about it. Every Pepsi bottle you see has traveled an incredible journey, from raw ingredients to a perfectly sealed fizzy drink. It's a process that blends technology, precision, and logistics to deliver consistency with every sip. But what does that say about us? Maybe it reflects our own craving for reliability and indulgence. So what's your favorite Pepsi flavor? Classic, cherry, or maybe an exotic limited edition? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're curious what fuels your cravings.